Got ourselves Buka Lemon over for the team 1. Ready to go with Lamb? I'm gonna call you Lamb. I kind of like your shoulders, by the way. Are you survival? I think you are. This guy looking royal. He's even got a nice mount here too. Kind of just archy taking up a little bit of that spotlight though. Wait, what is that? Is that spiky hair? No, it's not. I kind of like the way the drag to your hair looks. I didn't know that actually looks good. I don't know why. Got Cobra here, we got Young Jay as well, and Lamb first up versus Enzi as a DH. Such a good set, man. That is such a good set. I still gotta see if I can get myself, like, if I haven't got the full set of this on my Demon Hunter, I need to, man. I need to do just a little bit more gearing. Wait, isn't the Rogue or is the Demon Hunter first? It looks like Phantom first. Enzi having to back out of there. Looks like Lamb is getting slammed. Oh, okay. It looked like Demon Hunter was gonna go first, but I think the Rogue wanted to go in first. Phantom? I mean, that works, I guess, right? On this team, we got ourselves Enz, we got ourselves Keishi, we got ourselves Saya, we got ourselves Navy Bear. Why is the camera all kinds of broken? And I guess it's gonna be Cobra. I feel like the Hunter should almost get a second go. I think he was prepped, and I don't think he would have been out if he knew it was gonna be a Rogue. And the Rogue had himself a fatty opener. Lamb got slammed. Yeah, I don't even know. I feel like almost he got cheated. I feel Lamb almost got cheated because the Rogue basically had the opener. The Hunter put himself out in the open. It looked like Enzio was trying to ready up to go first, but then the Rogue kind of stole the spotlight. Then again, for a Rogue to steal the spotlight, I mean, it's a thief in the night. It's literally a thief in the night. Is Phantom just waiting until the cooldowns are up? Hold on. Is he actually just gonna wait until the cooldowns are up? No shot. No shot. Cobra. You may need to pick up the eyes. You may need to be the one getting aggressive. You just try to see if you can position Sap immediately. Succubus should be able to catch him. Literally looking at the Succubus. There's no trinket. He sent everything. I think he was just gonna wait until all cooldowns were up. Not even lying. I think this literally was going to be a strat. Portals are open as Phantom, trying to see if he can take some action here. Portals open from every direction. Vanished for a second, but the Rogue put himself out in the open. Still getting barraged from every direction. This portal is getting quite a bit of value, as it's going to be Cobra trying to go for some slows. The Rogue with the Shadow Blades. Oh, maybe Shadow Cloak? Cloak of Shadows? Trying to see if he can get himself some damage. Looking for a kick. No kick out of Cobra. The Rogue does not juke. The Rogue does not get juke, rather. Vanished really quickly, trying to catch a reset. He's still dotted? No, he's actually super clean. He did end up burning Cloak for that one, though. Cobra sitting down for some mage food. Succubus put it over to the side. Succubus making sure to catch a reset. It is Phantom. If he's careful enough, he should be able to stop the Succubus. It's right next to him. Does get caught. Trinket's coming up in just a second here. It is going to give Cobra an opportunity to get a proper opener. Mortal Phantom not popping a Trinket just yet. Going to be a bit of that Bonzafell breaking some damage. Poured out of Cobra, just backing up away towards the pillar. Phantom out in the open. Can't really do much. He's got blind. He might need to shadow step. Get a blind to Cobra. Quick gouge. Looking to round behind the pillar, but a portal keeping him out in the open blind. But he's got an Infernal together with a Succubus looking to catch a reset. But everything is still doing damage to him. Slow out of Cobra. Succubus catching really quickly. Trinket is just trying to see if he can back up out of the Infernal, keeping you plenty of pressure behind the pillar. And he's just trying to see if he can live, but I think the man just might melt here. Hold on, are you just gonna melt? That Infernal is doing way too much damage compared to what I thought it was going to be able to do. Succubus whipping him into shape, but not really able to go for the Succubus CC. That is still on cooldown for now. Into a finally seduced. Mortal sent in. Cobra board up. Everything available. Cheat down for the Rogue. I think it's over. Sippy Cup. Hold on. Portal. Conflagration. Catches a vanish last second. Is he dotted or is he just a fake fire? No, real dots. Real fire. Does he take him? That's true, real fire. Into a shadow step. Does he catch him with Succubus? Oh, Succubus. No, hold on. He Rogue put himself out in the open. Cloak of Shadows. Trying to see if he can end it. Hold on. I think the Rogue may just have it. Big heal for Cobra last second. 16% dampener is putting pressure together with a wound poison. Or at least what I assume is a wound poison. Does go for the kick. Cobra sees a global or two. I think he just waited until Mortal Call out is maybe. Board to follow. Does get a full setup on the Rogue. Instant cast right after portal open. I think it's over, right? Just dunk a Chaos Bolt from a portal out of the nether portal into the dome of the Rogue with Anzium. Gotta be, is it supposed to be Enzia? Or is the ZIA makes a different sound? But Enzia does get caught by the pet, the Cobra left with nothing health-wise. Bonzafell does get to connect. Stun to follow, got himself a proper go here. He needs mobility. He needs to find a way to escape and kite out Enzia. Big port does escape away from the hunt. If only he could have maybe used the port after the hunt started. Then maybe he could have broken it. Potentially. The bait was immaculate, got scammed. I really do think the Hunter definitely did get scammed, man. That was definitely a scam, that's for sure. Stun, Cobra with the trick, Dark Pact is available. Does he have a port available? Does he have a gateway? NC at low health. Big Hunt, try to see if he can fight through it. Portal is open, then it's going to be Darkness down, walking out of it, does for the cleave, doesn't get it, and the Cobra barely survives it. I think he still melts though. He still does melt. Wanted to make sure he's sending everything he can at the Demon Hunter as much as possible there towards the tail end. Is it Book of Lemon first? Or is it Arhi? It looks like Arhi is charging out. He's got himself the Shroud. Somebody's got to go. Keishi, Holy, Navy, got to get in there to maximize the value of that Shroud. Navy backing up behind the pillar. He doesn't want to fight the Evoker. That is going to be CC immunity. Immediate damage. This is going to be Arhi backing up out. Got himself a little bit of survivability into a cast, trying to make sure he doesn't get interrupted. Full stun onto Navy. Goes the distance though. Does not want to fight him. He's just backing up out of there. He's got immunity to CC, but the man does not have immunity to damage. And Navy looking for the stun, Shroud falling off, immediate trinket snap out of the Dragon as he goes in for an immunity, while Blade Storm is all around him, at least able to immune a lot of the damage, looking for a bit of the healing. 28% dampening is not going to help this Dragon at all. Got himself full burst, master available, looking for a big cast, full fire breath, disintegrates, and Navy Bear is going to take a lot of damage. Got himself reflect to reflect a bit of the disintegrate back at Arhi. And it looks like Disintegrate is going to damage him the entire time if he was going to continue the cast. He doesn't have a lot of health to work with, knocking him back. He needs a root, he needs a heal, he needs something, stone to follow, trying to keep himself alive, but Navy just fighting through the damage. And we've seen the Evokers absolutely melting people in the past with Book of Lemon. Gotta be up next. Second to last over for the team one. That was so close. Arena Talante and Panyatna. He's saying he got arena talents, and those will be a little bit different for duels. As an Evoker, you would have to play for more self-survivability challenge. Well, where in arena, you have to go damage. You have to go all out damage, but in a duel, you have to go for a little bit more survivability. It's same for warriors, like nobody's actually going to run second wind in most cases. But in 1v1, yes, you will. Yes, you will, because you can escape. You can get out of there. Navy Bear, try to see if you can let that second wind kick in. If Book of Lemon's got himself a transmogged legendary, because I don't know if he does have a transmog Lego or not. Big reflect for Navy, trying to see if he can survive this. Got himself a bit of rally. Big heal to follow. Book of Lemon trying to keep the Crusade rolling. It's going to be big damage on a Navy Bear. Might try to see if he can force something out of Book of with a basic protection. Does not have a shadow, but the looks of it. Try to see if he can back up out of there. I don't know if he's got another leap. He just needs to stay away from damage. And that consecration is not going to help the situation at all. Fear, but it's a blessing of protection. Keeping a blade CC out of CC. It's going to be a stun as Book of Lemon trying to see if he can lock down Navy. But Navy just drinking it. Big execute, maybe. Does he have the damage? He just might have it. Book and try to survive as best possible, but the Warriors just got him in a nice lockdown there for a second. Good trinket, even though he tried to go for a fear on that blessing of protection. Trinket came back at the perfect time for him to be able to recover and escape out of death and let that second wind kick in as Young Jade trying to give him as much of that proper 1v1 opportunity here. I love seeing it. Whistle is what did it say? Wait, no, he's saying this. My brush is a little bit off. Whistle Biz, he came out without one of his talents. I'm not really sure, and it's basically difficult for him to get away from Warrior. Maybe a slow. I'm not really sure what the word is. Yeah, I have no idea. It might be one of those things where it's named one word. Maybe it might be like came out without I don't know, root. Right, and that would just be a different word for root. I wouldn't remember. I wouldn't really know. Freedom. Oh, okay. Freedom. He had freedom. That's what it was. I think it's like when you hover, right? That gives you a removal of slows and makes you immune to slow. If that's the case, then yeah, freedom. I can do that. That I can do. He even wrote freedom in Slavic too, which is perfect. Reflect intro by Young Jay. Got himself full burst. Navy might be in a lot of trouble. Does go for the stun for Young. You just looking to see if you can lock him down and do some damage behind the pillar. Navy knows there's going to be just a ton of damage. He's seen Krager fight against mages back to back. Trinket out of Young just to keep the pressure rolling in. Navy catching up a little bit of healing. He does have a Battle Master Trinket to give himself more health to work with here too. He's borrowing a lot of it though. Try to go for a Colossus match. I think that does connect. It's going to be Young taking quite a bit of damage from a Blaze Storm, but he's trying to see if he can tank this up. Big roar by Navy. Needs to get a kick on the Arcane from Young, and he might be able to take him here. Hold on. Oh! He got him so low. That might be Ice Block anyway. That's going to be a block. He has to block. Block. No! You got to block. There we go. I was going to say, I was gonna say, Keishi though, as a mage presses a block, there's just nothing. Young has to play a hell of a game. He's got a human racial, but he doesn't have access to it. He's got breath, he's got CC. He's gonna have to play a hell of a game as an arcane mage to win this. Got rode immediately by the rogue before the dots are in, before the big dots are in. Shiv, but it's fine. Wait, something melts the anyway. Is it sepsis? It might just be sepsis. Oh, you gotta get a shield. You need something. Anything shifting power may give you that shield back up. You need the prismatic barrier and whatever healing you can. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is rough. It is rough. There's just nothing. The warrior went in. I love it. Cobra does pick up 2 as well. Let's see if we can get ourselves another one going here, boys. We'll try to get as many as we can tonight as best we can. Siam and Jay.